everybody, and welcome to Cooking Healthy with Coastline. And today we're going to be covering comfort food. Who doesn't love comfort food, right? On those cold, rainy days. So we're going to be making a macaroni and cheese, but we're going to be adding roasted vegetables to them. It's absolutely delicious. So we're going to be using Brussels sprouts, an onion, and some garlic, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to use about a pound of Brussels sprouts that you're going to cut into quarters, okay? It's nice because some of the grocery stores today, they actually have them already pre-washed for you. They're already cut in half, so if you wanted to save some time, that's one way you could go about it, because we're all busy, right? So sometimes it's nice to cut away some of those steps that we have to do. Okay. Here we go. And if you don't like Brussels sprouts, there are tons of other vegetables that you could roast. If you like red peppers, it's another great source of vitamin C. You could add that to that because Brussels sprouts are very high in vitamin C. You could always add those other vegetables to it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my Brussels sprouts, my quartered Brussels sprouts, into my mixing bowl. And I have one whole red onion. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. Yes, you can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, canola oil, doesn't really matter. Here we go. And I'm going to add a little bit of cracked pepper to it. And the original recipe had said to salt this part. You know, what I love about recipes is that you can always, change what you like, what you don't like, because cheese actually has a lot of sodium added to it already. So it's good to omit here and there when you can. And roasting vegetables actually adds so much flavor to them. It's unbelievable. And it makes your house smell amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So once you have the oil mixed in here, the next step that you're going to do, you're going to have your roasting pan over here that I've already lined with aluminum foil. And you're just going to pour your veggies on here. Okay? You want to make sure that you spread out the vegetables. You don't want them super crowded because then they're not going to get that really great roasted flavor on the tops of them. Okay? But I'm going to save a little bit of room in the corner because I'm going to roast some garlic as well. Okay? So I have my garlic here. I'm just going to pour right into the center that's already peeled, which actually at the grocery store you can buy already peeled garlic too. So again, if you're in a time crunch, you can always go the convenient way and get stuff that's already half prepped for you. So you're going to make a sealed little packet like this. Just going to fold it in like that. And again, you saved a little bit of little corner right here. And now you're going to put them in the oven. You're going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees from anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. So you just want to watch it closely because you don't want everything to burn. Because if you have burnt Brussels sprouts and onions, well, it's not going to taste very good. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the macaroni and the sauce. So what I did was I took about 8 ounces of macaroni and cooked it in salted water. Okay, and I actually found a pasta that had more protein added to it. They added some chickpea and legume flour to it, which is actually really cool. Because a lot of the pastas nowadays, it's a refined carbohydrate. Your body uses it really quickly. So I liked that this one had an extra protein in it. So in the end, you might not end up eating as much because the protein will make you feel full for longer. So Now I'm gonna start on my sauce. So I have some condensed milk. Okay. And 2 eggs. I'm just gonna add here. And you're gonna whisk them together. They had a whole milk condensed milk too, so I decided to choose the 2%. I was hoping that I could find maybe a 1%, but 2% was the closest that I could find. So any way here or there that you can start decreasing the amount of fat, saturated fat in your diet is always good. All right, so once the 2 of these are mixed together, you're gonna add it to your macaroni. Here we go, looks about good. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a good mixture here. So you want this to just get to a boil. You have to watch it really, really closely. Because if you don't, you could start making scrambled eggs, which I did on my first attempt because I was busy prepping other things. So just a little note there, just make sure you keep a close eye on it, okay? All right, so you can see it's just starting to come to a boil now. Give that a little mix in here. So I'm gonna start adding my cheese, okay? So I'm gonna be adding pepper jack cheese. And again, if you don't like pepper jack cheese, you can do any kind of cheese that you want. Okay, and the original recipe called for, a fresh block of cheese, but again, you can always buy pepper jack or any other kind that's already shredded for you. Okay. And then, oh, it smells so good already, my goodness. I love pepper jack cheese. Okay, now I'm gonna add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese to get it another depth of flavor added to it. Okay. So much better than that store-bought mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. And again, this original recipe, she added lots of butter to it, tons of butter. Again, it has so much flavor, it's just not needed. Okay, so we're gonna remove this from heat. Okay, just gonna stick this over here for now. Now, you add your Brussels sprout mix to it. So, when it's done, comes out like this. Okay, so the nice thing about using aluminum foil is that there's literally not much mess to clean up after. Unless you spill it like I just did. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna give that a nice stir, just like that. And again, roasting them adds such a wonderful depth of flavor to it. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love this recipe. Okay, and now I'm just gonna add a little bit of bacon to the top of it. This is a comfort food, right? So, but again, the original recipe called for about 6 to 8 slices. I'm only gonna use about 3, just a little sprinkle on the top to add a little bit of crunch to it. And I know it seems shocking that a dietitian is adding bacon, oh my goodness. But again, we always say that everything can fit, right? It's just not, make sure that you're not going overboard. Okay. And there you have it, all done. So I'm just gonna put this on a plate over here. How easy was that? And the nice thing about this is that this doesn't have to go in the oven, except for the Brussels sprouts that you did, but you made it right on the stovetop. It's something that your family will absolutely love. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out more episodes of Cooking with Coastline on our YouTube page. Take care.